So this episode was alright. The only parts I really enjoyed were the great acting with the girl who plays Alex, and her wanting to be a mother. I can't exactly understand the struggle, though I would find it hard to try to marry a woman that wouldn't want kids. Like, not even adopting or anything, just no kids. Like, I could understand they don't want to go through the 9-month process. But, there's alternatives of somebody else, carry my baby for 9 months or adopt. But to not have a kid at all, no matter how much I love the person, I don't know if I could go through with that. Maybe that's a selfish thing, and I should be thinking about the other person. But everything she said in there is like the exact same thing I wanted to say. That I would say for reasons why I want a kid. But obviously kindergarten, not even kindergarten. The first 2 years are going to suck because it's feeding and burping and that's all you're doing. But the memories you will have with your child, good and bad, the memories you make with your child is what they'll remember when you're at your funeral and talk about you. So I related to that. And I guess her and Maggie are not going to work out. And at the very end, it was very interesting. The mom, who I know is going to be the bad guy this season, she was in her bathroom, and then she started all these markings. Kind of reminded me of that Doctor Who season 2 episode with Satan. She had like all these things in her face, and it's like, soon you will be awakened, and you will reign, which is the name of like the supervillain that she's supposed to be. But yeah, I'm still super interested with her character. She's super interesting to me. But then the rest of the episode dealt with like religion and stuff, which is fine. It's like The Walking Dead right now, using Quran quotes. I don't want to get political here. I have other videos for that, so I'm not, or theological. I'm not gonna get into that. All I'm gonna say is factually, you can disagree all you want, but it goes against the facts that the Quran is 70% about violence and only a little bit about mercy. So the fact that they're using that for the mercy plot is just dumb. Like, say what you want about Christianity. Nowhere does it says you're allowed to hurt anyone unless they're hurting your family, or if like there weren't countries back then, but it's saying like for your country and stuff, if you're defending your home, essentially. It says you're not allowed to take matters in your own hands. Like the whole like being gay thing, yeah, they think it's wrong. The Christians think it's wrong. But any Christian who goes and like burns gay people or beats up gay people or black people or anything like that, first of all, black people thing doesn't even mention that. This doesn't even have to do with Supergirl, sorry. But it doesn't even mention that. Doesn't mention anything about black people. That is to be construed as negative. But with the whole gay thing, you're not allowed to do anything. If it's truly bad, God will deal with it when, everyone dies. But it's not your place to do anything. But the Quran tells you different. Now, people can argue this all they want. But what it actually says is, if they don't believe in what you believe, you have to kill them. Anyway, separate point. But leading into Supergirl, first of all, the guy is flawed from the get-go, specifically because, like, she straight up goes to him, and then he says, look, if you're lost, I can help you. Why would you trust in a God, like, let's say she was, how can you trust in a God that doubts herself? What kind of God is that to devote yourself to? I'm going to devote my life does somebody who isn't even sure themselves what they're going to do? That makes no sense. It was just flawed and stupid. It just kept dealing with that, and it's like, Carl, we can see, touch, and feel you. There's nothing else. It's like, no, duh, there's no faith in that. You don't need faith at all if you can see the person walking around. But if they're doubting themselves, then they can't be God. A God wouldn't doubt himself or herself. Actually, truly God, if it's truly God, they wouldn't have a gender at all, because, well, he would have created gender. But it was just stupid. I didn't care for it. This was a boring episode for me. I didn't care. I didn't care at all. And then they hammer it even more with Luna dating a dude, or whatever was going on with a dude. And he said, "Oh, I don't want to do you, because you're not Catholic." First of all, that's stupid, kid. But, I mean, if Luna Luthor, or whoever that actress' real name is, asks you to, you do it. No matter your religious affiliation, because she is she. And yes. Yes. And yes. Anyway. No, but, my only problem would be, it's not even that I wouldn't mind marrying somebody, if they were religious or not. It's the fact of that if I'm religious or they're religious, then it works better, right? Because then you both are on the same page. But if one of you doesn't, one of you does, what if, let's say your wife or your husband is religious? They want to take your kid to school. Or want to take your kids to a religious, place every Sunday, let's just say. But you don't. You're going to already cause problems in the family just from that. So it's understandable. I mean, unless you're completely comfortable with letting your husband/wife take your kid wherever they want, then it's okay, but a lot of people aren't going to be like that. But it was just it was an annoying line. But other than that, it was okay episode. I enjoyed that part with Alex very much. I can relate to it. I enjoyed that last 2 minutes with Rain. Her character is super interesting to me. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Tomorrow we got Flash and Legends on Halloween, so that'll be interesting. Flash isn't really Halloween oriented, though Legends kind of is, because it's going back to 1988. It has something to do with Ray, and it looks spooky. Spook. But yeah, go check out my friend Sarah in the description. I'll leave her a link so that way, because she's gonna start doing Flash and Legends and Arrow videos. So if you're interested in that, and she might do one for Supergirl only on the crossover. I don't know. I won't ask her, but who knows. But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna go now. It's late. I'm going to bed. So hope you're having a good one. See you later.